morning, all, and welcome back to the Going On Daily Live morning show. Get that energy up. Yeah. I'm Ira because it says so right there, and it is my pleasure for the first time to be working with the wonderful Kenny Showbell. They finally put it together.
Thank you very much. Right?
So we're going to have a great show today, but what's the first thing we have to do? We have to implore you, please invade our socials. We need that feedback from you. So you can check us out on Facebook. You can go to Facebook at RI Broadcasting, or a lot of you are watching on Twitch. And if you want to watch on Twitch, you go to Twitch at RI_broadcasting. Then, of course, we got YouTube, because who doesn't have YouTube? And it's YouTube at, this is different, Rhode Island Broadcasting. And if you're paying attention, we now have TikTok. See, Kenny was surprised. He didn't know. He's doing the TikTok dances. He's there. We got TikTok at RI Broadcasting. And if you really, you want to go that extra mile, go to our Patreon. And that is Patreon at Rhode Island Broadcasting. And Christmas is here. You want to get stocking stuffers? See, take a look. Go get your mugs, get your stickers, get your pens. Put them inside the stocking. Kenny, do you do stockings for Christmas?
No doubt. Yes, I do.
And what do you put in there?
I put little knickknacks.
So isn't that what we sell at our Patreon?
Yes, we do.
So be like Kenny. Go on and buy our knickknacks and put them in the stocking. But today, my friends, is Thursday, December 12th. And here's our top stories. Kenny, it's Christmas time. I think you have some trivia about Christmas.
Yes, I do.
Can't wait.
So there's 13 days before Christmas. Okay. And I decided that I will test you knowledge about trivia.
Oh, test the chew on Christmas. Let's go.
Yep. All right. So I have 5 here. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Number 1. What country started the tradition of the Christmas tree?
What was it? There's the song O Tannenbaum. I'm going to say Germany.
Yes.
Yes. Look at
Germany
that.
started with the tree in the 16th century. Oh, okay.
I'm doing my German dance. There we go.
Number 2. In Home Alone, where were the McAllisters traveling to when they left Kevin behind?
Oh, God. Wait, hold on. Second one was New York. I'm torn between 2 places. I'm going to say Paris, though.
Yes.
2 for 2.
Yes, 2 for 2. Okay. All right.
Hold on. There we go.
All right. Number 3. What is the best-selling Christmas song of all time? This one's tricky.
It is God, the best selling. I have to go now because they play it every day. Is it? And I hope it isn't. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
That is the most.
I went to school.
That is the most streamed
song
of all time.
Ron says White Christmas. Is he right?
Yes. Bing Crosby's White Christmas is the most.
Okay. No dance. You just get that.
Yeah. Number 4. What are the 2 other names for Santa Claus?
Father Christmas. Am I right on that one?
Nope.
Then Sinterklaas. Kris Kringle. Oh.
Kris Kringle is one of them, and
I'm out. I'm out.
Saint Nick.
St. Nicholas should have gotten that. But Father Christmas isn't on the list?
Father Christmas is not on the list. No.
Ah, okay. I feel bad, but hey.
All right. And number 5.
Yes.
This might surprise you. It surprised me.
I got to get it right, otherwise I fail. So
Right? What classic film was originally a flop?
Okay. If you're gonna say classic and you're gonna say Christmas, then it's Miracle on 34th Street.
Nope. How is Ron getting all these right?
It is a wonderful. See, I was torn between those two, and I should have chosen A Wonderful Life, but I went with something else. Okay, Ron wins, I lose.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. 1946. It was in theaters. Nobody went to go see it, but thank God for television, because when they went on television, it became the most popular Christmas movie.
What is the one Christmas movie that you have to watch every Christmas?
Oh, Die Hard.
Well, thank you. It is a Christmas movie, yes.
See. That's what I'm talking about.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie.
Thank you.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Thank you. Right?
They're all out there. Christmas doesn't start this year. Doesn't start until I watch The Griswolds with Christmas Vacation. I got to catch that one every year. Yes. Otherwise, Ron just says just watch Lethal Weapon. I mean, are you watching all of them or just one? You do a little movie marathon about that?
Yep.
You know what? That's like a Christmas tradition is sitting back and watching that. And a lot of our Christmas traditions are actually going away. And it's kind of sad.
Yes.
I got a story about mistletoe.
Okay.
And how mistletoe might be going away quicker than we wanted to. What? Yeah. There is a place in Britain. There's a man named Nick Champion. I want that. That's going to be my name when I go to hotels now. I am Nick Champion. And Nick Champion is known as Mr. Mistletoe because he holds for charity little mistletoe auctions where people bid and they bring up a guy and a girl and they kiss under the mistletoe and you bid. But this year, people are not doing that because they are afraid of being branded with any kind of abuse. Even though you paid for this experience, you're paying for that? That's not right. And now it's gone into workplaces. Workplaces where you used to have the Christmas party and everybody cuts loose and you put up a few sprigs of mistletoe. No. HR will not have that anymore.
Oh, okay.
So what has actually happened, because this has been going downhill for so long, is that the people who actually grow the sprigs of mistletoe actually have only grown a quarter a crop of what they usually do. So if this keeps happening over time, there's not going to be any mistletoe. What do you think?
What?
Yeah.
What is wrong with the world? What is going on?
Well, that's just it. We started out here and it was like, okay, there's a few people, and then there's a few more, and then there's a few more, and then there's a few, and then that's it. So they're going to be taking away something which is just iconic. They are, quote unquote, canceling mistletoe. I mean, I don't have a problem with, someone I was dating or when I was married with, look, there's the mistletoe. I don't think I would ever take a stranger and just like, get over here, look up. I'm not going to be a creepy guy who walks up and just does that. And this guy was doing it for charity for 47 years. Wow. And now all of a sudden the tradition is dying because people go, you know what, that might be a little creepy. I don't like it. Like, you can say no. I don't understand people. So I started looking into other things that
Okay.
maybe traditionally are going away. And I noticed and I started talking to people. Do you get
Mhm.
a lot of holiday cards from people?
I used to.
That's it. I used to. I used to have them, and I don't know if you did it. We used to you put up a string and you
Yep.
put all the cards, and you go,
Yep.
"Oh man, I need a new string." And
Yep.
I get maybe three now, and I know the same amount of people, and I talk to them all the time. So it's
Yep.
not like, well, we hate him. We're not going to send him one. It's just people aren't sending holiday cards anymore.
Yeah. True. True.
Do you send them out?
No, I don't.
See, I
I
don't
don't.
either.
I don't.
I
Yeah.
when I was married, I did, but I don't know. Single guy sending, here's me and my dog, not gonna happen. So that's going away. And now I just noticed for the first time this year. Usually, my area, my town is very festive, and everybody has something on their house. And I'm looking around, and it's 2 weeks till Christmas, and people have like, I got a string of lights, or I have a wreath, or maybe a blow up thing.
Mm.
But gone are the big extravagant lighting displays that people used to have. Do
Yes.
you do that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, did you ever do it at any point?
Yes. Yes.
Did,
I used to.
okay, so maybe you can explain why don't you do it anymore?
Uh, I have no idea. I just haven't had time. I didn't. You know what? I didn't even put up a tree. I didn't even put up a tree. I I just don't have time. I live alone, so there's nobody else here. So
Uh, yeah, I did that. This is going to be the second time I don't have a tree. And again, you're going, isn't he Jewish? Didn't he say it was Jewish? Yeah. The second I got out of my house, my parents' house, it's Christmas. Yay. And I've had a tree every year. Becky's watching. Hi,
Becky's
Becky. You
watching.
should see some of the lights near me. Wild decorations. I'm glad to hear that some people, maybe it's just Canadians now, who are
Mm,
just putting up the wild decorations. My daughter, this will be the second time she's not at home for Christmas.
hmm.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to put up the stockings because we always dive into those. But I'm not getting a tree. For me, I'm not getting a
Hmm.
tree just for me.
Yeah.
So these things are going away.
Yeah.
And speaking of trees, another thing that's gone away is now, according to the Christmas Tree Growers of America, 77% of people now have artificial trees. I, I thought the
Yeah.
whole point was to bring in the tree and my neighbor, I saw him the other day. He's just got Becky has two trees set up. Good for you.
Becky has two
Wait,
trees.
Becky, are they real or fake trees? I have to know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there was one of my neighbors who just said, "Yep, me and my family were going out to a Christmas tree farm upstate. We're gonna cut down our own tree." I thought that was the most amazing. Bah humbug. Well, because they're fake, aren't they, Becky? Uh-huh. That's what I thought.
Mm.
But
That's
that's just
sad.
it. Those are going
Sad.
away. Her mantle is done. Her staircase is done. Fake trees. Only one tree.
Mm,
They
mm.
smell great. However,
Yes.
you'll find pine needles everywhere for
Yeah. Exactly.
6
Yeah.
months.
Exactly. Right. Yes.
That's the
Yes.
point of doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, could you
Yes.
think of is that the reason why people are going away from the real trees?
Yeah, and they're so expensive.
They are getting really expensive.
It's so expensive.
But
Yeah.
I think it's like the mistletoe. You grow less because people are buying less.
Yeah, but for $80, $90 for a tree that you're gonna throw away in 2 days. That's
Oh,
that's kind of it's kind of steep.
I agree. I totally agree.
Kind of
And
steep.
the last thing, which is now, and this has been a trend for a long time, to me, it's a cop out. What do
Hmm.
you get the person who is like, at work? It's like, oh, they're going to get you a little something. So what does everybody do? Here's a gift card. That's not a gift.
That's not a gift, right? It's not a
I mean,
gift.
I can't walk up to my niece and nephew who actually do want to buy their own gifts, and I understand that, but I can't walk up to them and go, here's a gift card, get what you want. No, I love you. I know you. I'm putting in some thought to this.
Yes.
So what do you say? Do you give out gift cards at all?
I try not to.
See, there you go.
I try not to. I like the hustle and bustle. I like to go to the store and rack my brain on what to get them. That's the best part of Christmas.
I agree. I'm the guy, I don't care what I get. And I love though giving a gift that people's eyes will actually light up. So that's my favorite thing about Christmas. But we talked about all these Christmas traditions that are coming to an end, but I understand you have a story about some other things coming to an end.
Yeah.
Oh, you seem sad.
Yeah, I'm sad. I'm very sad. I'm glad Becky's on because on December 8th was the last show of the Eras tour for Taylor Swift. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad, sad. Last
How
show.
will we go on?
That's what I'm saying. The last show was in Vancouver, Canada, which is probably right up the street from Becky. I don't know if you went, Becky, because I know that you're an undercover Swiftie, because I'm a Swiftie,
Oh, you're a Swiftie. Okay.
Oh, I'm a Swiftie. Okay. All right. I am a Swiftie. Okay. All right. So this is the biggest grossing tour of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time.
Billions.
Becky, don't be disrespectful.
Don't
be Rebecca. Let me get on my plane and fly to Edmonton.
Oh no.
Wow, disrespectful.
I think we need a day of remembrance for this. The day the music died. Hey.
Thank you, right? You share a birthday. You share Rebecca.
Becky, maybe she's Read the comments, folks. Read the comments.
Yes. Read the comments.
Her witch shenanigans. I've never heard anybody say a bad word about Taylor Swift. She's always giving money to everybody. Her manufactured relationship.
Wow. Disrespectful. Wow. So it came to an end in Vancouver. And she has given away, for everyone that works on her tour, $197 million worth of bonuses.
Yep.
$197 million worth of bonuses.
Yeah. Because they busted their ass for her.
Yes.
And she gives up. Look, you've got billions, give away some millions. That's the way it works.
There you go. So I'm very proud of her.
Oh my God, wait, there are conspiracy circles about Taylor Swift.
Oh, don't get her started. See, Ira, don't get her started. Oh, here we go.
I have a new thing to look up now.
Oh, man, don't do it. Don't go down a rabbit hole.
You're right. We need to believe in our heroes.
Thank you. I think, Becky, you need to shake it off, okay? Just shake it off. Okay?
See what he did there?
Becky,
Haters gonna hate.
Thank you. See, Ira? See?
That's probably the only one I know. So that love story.
Don't fall for Becky Turner's trap. Okay, don't fall for the trap. Okay, or what I like to say is, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Okay, right.
There you go. Oh, but I'm so sad. We should have a day of remembrance for this.
Yes. See. The phenomenon is all done now until her next album, or until they break up and she writes a song and becomes big.
I think if she breaks off this relationship, you're gonna get like a Broadway show, movies, and like just everything.
Yes, it's gonna be great.
Uh,
Iconic.
but hasn't it? She also yells, "Oh," which I think is you guys, so that's offensive. Well, thank you, Becky, for looking out for us.
Oh,
I actually just saw a story. I didn't bring it to the show, where there are men who are divorcing their wives because they are spending obscene amounts of money to go buy tickets, fly places, do meetups, everything to see Taylor Swift. And it's fine if you have the money, but if it's, yeah, I can't send my kids to camp now because you took all our money to see Taylor, then I think they got a point, you know?
No Christmas. Why? And we're going to see Taylor.
Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, for Christmas, you give your kids, we're going to see Taylor in Michigan, whatever. And the kids go, Mom, I've seen her 5 times. I'm done, you know? It's a cult following. It's bizarre. Sounds like some witchcraft to me.
Don't say, oh, jeez. Wow.
Becky is salty today, let me tell you.
Wow.
Okay, wait, watch this one because Ron loves the segues. Do you have anything else that's ending, or is this the end?
That would be the end.
That would be the end. Well, speaking of the end, I have a story for you. Have you ever thought about, I mean, we all think about from time to time, we're all going to die. Nobody lives forever. What would be the song that you'd like to hear when you take your last breath?
Wow. Jeez. Huh?
I'll give you time to think about it, because there is a survey that is conducted by an end-of-life care charity called Marie Curie. And they have asked people what their songs are. And they've compiled a list. They have a top 10 of the songs people want to hear in their final moments. And a lot of them are emotional or sentimental, but a lot of them are empowering and nostalgic. And they asked over 1,000 people responded. And I have the list. Do you think you could take Say Goodbye to Hollywood by Billy Joel or Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John? Okay, so you got that. I don't know, Ron. Maybe you want to hear Another One Bites the Dust. You want that one? I'm thinking that would be bad. I mean, there are some bad ones. You could play The End by The Doors. Mine, I've actually told my daughter, I said at my funeral, I want you to play the Billy Joel version of To Make You Feel My Love, because that to me is just encapsulates, I did everything for you in this life and I hope you felt it. But the top 10 list,
Where'd he go?
sorry about that. These are the Days of Our Lives by Queen.
Okay.
Hey Jude by the Beatles came in at number 9.
Wow.
Number 8, Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. That's not a bad song. What is Night Ranger? What? That's the band, or is there a song called Night Ranger? Oh, Goodbye. Okay. Here's one of my favorites, Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. You know, you could be sitting there dying just, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. You know, sitting there, everything's calm. Here's a song I don't know, but I know the artist. Pardon me. Angels by Robbie Williams. So I don't know that one. Becky, if you're out there, I also want to hear what your song would be. You acted like you didn't just disappear. I did disappear. I saw it. But the show goes on. Becky, what would be your last song? I want to hear that. And Ken, you let me know if you think of a song that you would like on your last breath. See, here's one I understand, because not all the songs have to be down here, sort of like reflective and So why not have some fun and play "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" by Cyndi Lauper?
That's
I mean,
deep.
I don't think a guy would play it, but if a woman's laying there, why not? Let's see. We also have "Over the Rainbow" by Judy Garland. Ken, what do you think of that?
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
I think so. Is Ken frozen? Am I
No.
doing that? Uh-oh. I don't
No.
see anything moving there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, you love the song, but is that what you want on your last breath? How about by Tina Turner, you just sing "Simply the Best"? That's a little egotistical.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
going out. I was the best to ever do it. You guys are lucky to have me. We're done.
Oh, yes.
And then number 2 and number 1 kind of make the most statement to me. And it depends if you're describing yourself or if you are describing. Turn the Page by Bob Seger. That's not a bad one. I also like one from the Pretty Reckless, which is "Death by Rock and Roll," because that's how I want to go, into a brick wall, 100 miles an hour. Probably not going to happen, but okay, Becky. I walked down the aisle to "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen. Oh, I love it. Something upbeat like that too. That is awesome, Becky. I think that's great. Number 2 and number 1, I think, describe what you want best, which is if you're saying to everybody your goodbyes, anybody, "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston, or you could do the Dolly Parton version. Either way, you're telling everybody that even though I'm gone, I am always going to love you. And I think that's amazing. But if you want to go out, and this is all about you, you're the one who's leaving, you tell them, "I did it my way."
Wow.
Frank Sinatra.
Yes.
How can you beat that? Which is, no matter what I did in this life, I did it because I wanted to. I did it my way. So I think that is possibly the best. That has been voted the top number 1 song that people want to listen to while they're dying. Now, if anybody is out there listening, feel free to chime in and let us know what song you'd like to hear over this. Still waiting. Kenny, are you still frozen over there?
No, I'm not frozen.
I'm
trying to think of
that. There are a bunch of joke ones you could do, and I think the final countdown would be awesome.
It's the final countdown.
Is there a song that actually does count down? I'm wondering if you could just sit there and like, Ted, you know what? Since we don't know what happens after this, can we play the Muppet Show theme? When I die, I want to hear the Muppet Show theme.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. Okay, there's a countdown song. What is the countdown song? And by the way, I just thought of it. If you do want to go, I mean, maybe you're in pain and you want to leave, then play something like Baby Shark, where you go, "That's it, get me out of here. I'm done with this life. I don't want to hear this song ever again." I'm still waiting to hear the countdown song.
Right.
So if you guys,
that's
okay, is the song called? Ron is telling me there's a countdown song, and he's listed 10, 9, 8. Is that the name of the song?
What does the fox say?
Because I need to find out what's going on there.
What the heck?
Sorry, folks, if you are watching, I think we're having a little technical difficulties, and I'm the only one talking right now, right?
No, can you hear me?
Face to face.
Can you hear me?
The only face to face I know is Pete Townsend. So I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know. I think so if you have an idea of what you would like for your last song, then by all means, bring it up. Kenny's got a story about how somebody needed money. But right now, I'm not seeing or I'm hearing Kenny. Ron,
Can you hear me?
our captain of the ship. Do you want me to go on to another story? Well, we're sitting here
Can you hear me?
talking about what's your last song. It looks like I'm facing death here, so you might as well play some music behind me, right?
Can you hear me?
Well,
I'm talking.
I'm going to bring us up to.
Can you
We're
hear
gonna
me?
have a little fun now.
Can you hear me?
He needed the money.
Yes. Can you hear
I
me?
can't hear Kenny though. Ron, gonna give me a cue. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move on then. According
Right,
to, I have a survey, and they have counted down the 10 most fun cities in America. So everybody has a different idea of fun, obviously.
all right. So
Some people like restaurants and they're foodies, and a lot of people, oh, you want me to refresh? Okay.
let's see here. Hopefully, Ira can refresh. All right. So Jim Carrey came out of retirement.
Hey, wait, hold on.
Now I can't hear you.
Now
Hey,
you
can you hear
can't
me?
hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. You
All
were
right.
frozen. Like, did you get any of what I was saying?
Yeah, I got all of it. I was trying to think about what's my last song, but before I
I
go,
got you frozen like this, and that was it. And I'm like, wait, is he thinking or is he just not moving?
wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So we'll go with he needed the money.
Okay.
So Jim Carrey has come out of retirement to play in Sonic 3. And Sonic 2, he said this would be his last movie unless the angels would come down and give him a golden script. Mm-hmm. So he's in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and they asked him, well, you said you was going to retire, so why would you come back? And he said in the interview, I quote, because I'm playing a genius, and also, to tell you the truth, I brought a lot of stuff and I needed the money.
He's being honest. He's being honest.
Yeah, he's being honest. He's being honest. Huh. He needed the money. Huh. I don't know how much Sonic 2 made, but I don't think Sonic 3 is going to make a killing.
All right, hold on. So let's find out how much money.
How much did Sonic 2 make?
For Sonic 3. Jim Carrey. Okay. He made $12 million for his role in Sonic 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
So, and like you said, it says the same exact thing you were saying. He needed the money. So, would you like that to be the reason that somebody comes out? Like, what's your one of your favorite movies of all time?
One of my, Blues Brothers.
Okay. So what if you found out that the actors came out and they just said, huh, I only did that to get the money? Would that change how you feel about it?
No, not really. No, not really. No.
I mean, he's just being honest then.
Yeah,
Imagine from Becky, imagine being a multimillionaire actor, having a 30-year career, and you have no money now. You never know. When people come after, when you get money, how many of us have seen those stories of lottery millionaires who go broke? And not only some of them go broke, MC Hammer being one of them, but MC Hammer bought like solid gold toilets and things like that. But there are stories of people who win the lottery and they just want to help all their family and friends.
Yep.
And they don't know how to say no, and their money's gone. So if I'm Jim Carrey and I'm Mike Tyson, that's a perfect example. He did this fight because he is now worth, I think they said with his podcasts and commercials, $10 million. And they offer him $20 million for one night's work. Come on. I mean,
Right.
Okay, Ron, you're going to offer Kenny $1 million, and he's got to do one big show a week. Are you taking that?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
there you go.
I just hit you. I just got a raise. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Ira. That's what I'm talking about.
Now, don't forget to share with your other co-hosts.
Got you.
By the way, now that Ron needs that money to pay Kenny, you people really have to go to Patreon and buy all of our stuff.
Yes.
But there's how do you only Becky gets paid the big bucks? I have to be nicer to Becky now.
Yeah, me too. I gotta be nicer to Becky too. Me too.
But how many times? Oh God, I just had the idea, and then you put that up there. How many times have we seen people just take the money? There's nothing wrong with it. Nick Cage's career is built on. Do you know how much money I owe to the IRS?
True.
There are movies that have come out that we watched and went, "What the hell was that piece of crap?" I don't know, but he got paid $10 million for it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be examples.
Since thus being, he has to make another national treasure. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It has to be, Nick, make another one, please. Has to be.
I agree. There's enough. I can't, you know what? I can't say that there are. So, like, nobody knows. When you read a script, you may think it's going to be good, and then it turns out to be nothing. But you're getting paid, and National Treasure is probably the movie people associated him with the most.
Yes.
And it's brought in box up. Why isn't he doing another one?
That's a
good question.
Thank you, right? 1 was great. 2 was great. 3 was supposed to be about the aliens.
Yeah. But you can get it back on track, and people are going to go. I don't understand that. And yet he's doing movies about, like, him being a vampire, and nobody wants to see that. And nobody, oh, my God. And he did Ghost Rider. And you had up Ron before you had up Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes, again, tax evasion.
Yeah.
He went in. When's the last movie you saw Wesley Snipes in? And people would want to see him.
Yeah, right?
Maybe he's got to get in the boxing ring and do something. I don't know.
Oh.
He's in good shape. Too close to the truth, maybe. Ooh. You predicting something going on there? Ghost Rider was awful. I will give you that. But again, that's one of the movies he had to do in order to pay that. There's got to be a game that we can play one day where we talk about each Nick Cage movie and just write down, did he do it because he thought it would be good, or did he do it to pay back the IRS?
Yep, there you go.
Oh my God, imagine doing that. There are going to be so many people we could actually do that with. I think that would be an actual fun game.
Maybe.
It's always the money for him. I don't think in the beginning, oh God, I'm going to go way back. Peggy Sue Got Married. Like Nick Cage movie. Con Air is always my favorite. I will watch it whenever it's on TV.
Me too.
Damn, that's not a Christmas movie. I was thinking though, I'm like, oh, is that a Christmas movie? Did it take place at Christmas? No. I need to go back to that. Con Air is, wait, what?
See? You see how disrespectful Ron is, Ira? See?
Okay, Ron, I will give you your top 5 list where you have your own opinions on, but Con Air is unwatchable. That's just wrong. That's not an opinion. That's wrong. No. That is a great movie. Steve Buscemi, playing the killer in that one. Oh my God, Nick Cage. Right. So many great performances. It's a
Yes.
great movie. Go out and watch that for Christmas.
What was the name? What's his? Oh my God, what's his name? The guy
Cyrus
that
the
was
Virus,
the guy that was chasing him.
John Cusack.
There you yes, yes,
See,
yes,
almost
yes,
everybody in that movie is
yeah,
somebody.
yes.
You will be sorry if you watch it for the first time.
I
No, you won't.
yes, it's a great movie. I
Oh,
I even love John Cusack movies, yo. Him and his sister are funny.
see? That we can do. But now, I don't think John Cusack's ever done a movie for just the money, though.
Yeah, me neither.
I think all of his movies, I can't think of a bad one, actually. Even the ones that are like, they're not bad.
Right?
He's one of my favorites. I love him.
Me
And
too.
everything he's done.
Me too. Me too. And his sister are funny.
I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, get back on track. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is what happens. You have conversations,
Yes.
and they
yes,
go.
Yes.
Okay. So if you want, we'll talk about something fun. Because I got a story.
All right.
About the 10 most fun cities in America. Now, everybody's brand of fun is different.
Mm-hmm.
You got your foodies, and you got your people who like to go to the beaches,
Yep.
and you got people who like the nightlife. You got people who go to baseball stadium. You know, I have to go to all the baseball stadiums, all the football fields, and everything like that. Everybody likes something different.
Yep.
Some people like amusement parks. As we were talking about, we like movies. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But they took 65 key metrics, range from things of type of entertainment available in the area, the nightlife, the parties, the cost, how varied it is. So, and they condensed all this information to give Americans the top 10 most fun cities in America. Now, Ken, try to guess one. Try to guess one of them, and I'm betting you might come up with number one.
All right. Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tupelo, Mississippi. Did not make the list.
Oh man.
Wait, have you been?
Where?
Have you ever been to Tupelo?
No, never been to Tupelo.
No, okay. So if you haven't been there, how do you know it was fun? Come on.
No.
Well, number 10, and I'm disputing it being number 10 because I'm biased because I live here, but it's New York City. New York City. The city that doesn't sleep. Come on.
Yeah.
Got your Broadway, we got your museums, we got your parks, we got everything you want. We got beaches with bad water. See, even Ron agrees. How is that number 10? I don't understand. But you know what? The only thing I can think of why it's 10 is it's kind of expensive.
I tell you why it's number 10. It's the pizza and the Chinese food. It's great. What are you talking about? You can go on the street and get a hot dog. What?
By the way, you forgot the bagel.
It should be 5. Oh, the bagel. What? Oh. You Jewish deli? What?
Oh my God. Oh, Ron's already chiming in. 1, 2, and 3. I'll let you know. I will let you know that you got 2 of them on the list. Number 9, and my niece just moved there and she loves it, is Houston, Texas. You got your barbecue. According to Becky, Elvis's parents had fun in Tupelo, Mississippi. Well, they must have because we got the king out of it. So thank you. And now that we know that Becky is the highest paid employee here, we're all really going to be really nice to Becky.
Yes.
How is Houston ahead of New York? Okay. I haven't been. My niece says the food is amazing. Everyone's nice. And things are a lot cheaper. So those are going to be my guess of how that happened. Number 8, a place I've always been dying to go, but every time I plan a trip, it gets canceled. Chicago, Illinois. Now, it's called Second City. Have you been to Chicago?
No.
Never been to Chicago. I hear other than the weather, when when the hawk is out in the winter months. Why is that bowl, Ron? Ron is not liking anything we do today. Chicago has great food.
Oh, deep dish pizza.
It's a major metropolitan area, so they have museums. They have some culture there. I don't. But what would okay for me? I would want to. I've always wanted to go to Wrigley Field. See the original Cub Stadium.
Yes.
But
yes.
other than that, and maybe statue of Michael Jordan because I'm a sports guy. But can you think of a reason why people should go to Chicago?
Yeah, deep dish pizza.
You know what? Foodies was on the list. So they have something that they do better than anybody else. And why not share it with anybody? So you should go there if you're a sports fan. It's a major city. They have, what is it called? The Bean, which is just a big shiny bean where people take pictures of.
Yes. Yep.
So, okay, one day you go to Chicago. The Sears Tower. There we go. See, now Ron's getting on board. Number 7, San Francisco. Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz, fresh food, cable cars. If you're a TV fan, lots of TV shows. They got that curvy road that people lose their minds driving. Not better than the Empire State Building. Ron, I am the New Yorker here. You got to give it up, pal. We were number 10. Okay. Has anybody listening ever been to San Francisco? I'm singing their praises already, but is there anything that I missed? Ron's saying it's the best city. So you're putting that as number 1? And he loved it. So you had fun there. So I'm guessing it belongs on the list because we can name a lot of things that go there. Number 6 is Austin, Texas.
Okay.
The only thing I know about Austin is it's supposed to have the most amazing independent music scene. They have festivals constantly. It's in Texas, so the weather is probably good. Let's see, no state taxes, but that's not fun. So, prices are probably lower. Hey, I'm working here, Ron. I'm trying to figure out why, because they don't give reasons. They just said, here, based on our metrics, on the top 10, freaking Austin. I would go to freaking Austin just to see, because I've heard so much about it. Now, number 5 on the list is the first city other than New York. I could say, I've been there. It needs to be on the list. And if you haven't gone, you need to go. And that is Nolens, Louisiana. And I'm telling you, if you want to go, you go during Mardi Gras, and you will have the freaking time of your life there. Okay. The weather's amazing. I thought they had a migrant issue. I'm thinking you're talking Texas still, because I don't think that's a Louisiana problem. The food is amazing. The people are so nice. Do you ever walk up to someone and go, hey, how you doing? And they just sort of respond, I'm fine, how are you? In New Orleans, if you go up to someone and you ask, how you doing? They're going to tell you how they're doing. And you better be there for about 20 minutes. And you better have a story back for how you're doing, because they're nice.
Okay, all right. Don't they speak to you in French though when they ask you how you doing? Bougez bon temps bon bon chambon.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? That's my French. That's it. Outside of Bourbon Street, it's not so nice. Well, actually, it's the entire French Quarter, and there are other areas. You have the weather in New Orleans. It's kind of windy, but it's nice. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It is perfect. And I went there in February when Mardi Gras was. Okay, see if you can follow this. My daughter, her mother's new boyfriend, the boyfriend's family lives in New Orleans. So my daughter has been down there a million times. She is a foodie. She cannot stop raving every time she goes to a different restaurant and gets a different flavor of stuff. It's amazing. they do ghost tours because they still have like that old South vibe down there. So they have these mansions. They have vampire tours, ghost tours. There is literally, I'm thinking that they don't have an amusement park or a major league. Well, they have, what is it, the Pelicans down there in New Orleans?
Yep.
They have a basketball team.
And the Saints.
And they have the Saints. They love the Saints. So they have sports. They have food. They have fun. I think that should be higher on the list. Now, here's a place that I went when I was a kid, so I don't have a lot to say. But Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, I know music.
Yep.
I know Hollywood is now in Atlanta.
True.
I know they have good weather. Have you been to Atlanta at all?
Yes, I have. Yep.
You have. Okay, so you can speak better. Should that be on the list?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Yes. The weather's great. The food is outstanding. People are kind, and it's just a outstanding vibe.
Yeah. See, so there we go. Do you think it should be number 4 on the list, though, knowing what you've heard so far?
Maybe 5. I don't know about
maybe
4.
5. Okay, so we can maybe flip flop with New Orleans.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Number 3, Miami, Florida. The food, the people, the nightlife, the weather. Let's see, they have sports. They have, I know it's not, I know Orlando is Disney, but it's a couple hours away. I can't think of anything Miami doesn't have if you want to have fun. So I was right. Vegas, LA, Miami. No, you're wrong, Ron. I said one of them was not on the list. Miami is number 3. You know what? And I'm thinking Miami should be number 2 because I'm thinking of all the metrics that they said. What's the downside? I don't think Miami, it has everything. There's nothing there that would make me go, I don't want to go to Miami. But now we're getting to number 2, and I don't like it. I don't like this as number 2. I think this should be, if it's going to be on the list at all, it should be number 10. And it's Orlando, Florida. See, there's the face. There's the face.
Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, Florida.
Orlando, Florida, too.
Disney. There's Universal. There's MGM. It's all theme parks. So yes, you can have fun if you like theme parks. But what if I don't want to go to a theme park? Am I still going to Orlando? You said it's fun. Is there nightlife in Orlando? Has anybody ever told you you have to taste the food that comes out of Orlando?
No, they don't even sound right.
I got a Dole Whip that cost me $23 with a Mickey Mouse face on it. Ooh, that's the cuisine from Orlando?
Oh, yeah.
It just can't be.
I got a grilled cheese from Orlando. It's outstanding. What? Wait, what? Grilled cheese?
You know what? That might be their delicacy down there. Now, the weather's nice. We'll give you that. But again, okay. So food, nah, taking that off the list. Entertainment, we'll give you the theme park. And you know what? We'll give you the beaches too. Because it's Florida. By the way, most shark attacks in the United States in Florida. So maybe you don't want to go to the beach. Ron says, I was part of a barroom brawl in Orlando. You know why you were? Because there was nothing else to do. Orlando cannot be number 2 on this list. I don't see it.
Me neither.
But I will give Ron his due because, yes, he guessed it. Number 1 most fun city is Las Vegas, Nevada. Have you been to Vegas?
I would like to go. I was supposed to go last summer, but I never got to because it was like 110 degrees, and I was like, I ain't going. Hell no. I'd like to go for the buffets. They said they have great buffets.
Everything in Vegas is amazing. I've been there 4 times now. And the first time I went, I did make the mistake, which you said, let's go during the summertime. It was 110 degrees, and I don't care what anybody says. Oh, it's a dry heat. I'm being baked.
Oh, God. See?
My wife at the time said, I'm going to lay by the pool. I said, okay, I'm going to go next door to the next hotel because we had tickets to pick up for a show that night. And I said, I will come back. I walked there, which is maybe 2 blocks. I walked back 2 blocks to the pool and walked into the pool with my clothes on because it was so damn hot. And no one noticed because they were all too busy sweating. But I will tell you, it is not the Vegas of old where it's just for adults and you think of strip clubs and all this stuff. They do have that. And yes, so you should go. But every hotel is different. You can just walk around. There are free shows on the streets. The food, you can find everything. List should be, according to Ron, I'm sorry, the list should be Vegas, Miami, New York, San Francisco, Orlando, Chicago, New Orleans, Atlanta, and then I don't care. Wow. There's a lot of places you're missing in there. Boston and LA should be on the list. I thought you didn't care. But back to Vegas, there's just nothing. You can bring your kids now. I have friends who have brought their kids, and there's axe throwing, and there's a Star Trek museum, and there's M&M World, and there's all these things that you can do. And then the parents go and they gamble later. According to Becky, I was in Vegas in June, and it was 100 at least. Absolutely. That's the one thing that the wrapper or the candy, M&M. Well, but they have both, actually. I think M&M did have a residency at one point. That's another thing. If you could blow $1,000, you could go see someone in residency there. But oh my God, those shows, that's the one downfall. Because you can eat cheap if you need to and it's going to be good. And you can also eat expensive and it's going to be amazing. You can do things on the cheap and you can do things in the middle. If you want to see a music artist at a residency, though, it's going to cost you mega bucks and there's no way around that. And like I said, I've been there 4 times. And the reason I have to keep going back now is because they keep bringing up new stuff. The newest thing, obviously, is the Sphere.
Yes.
You've seen that. I have to go see the Sphere. That's the one thing. Now, I do agree with Ron about one thing. I think maybe Orlando falls off this list and Boston might be put on there. So you're in agreement with that too?
Oh, it's my hometown.
But overall, I kind of like the list. It is kind of weird that Los Angeles is not there. Becky wants to go to Nashville. That's going to be one of my stops 2 years from now. So that should be fun. Nashville might have made the list too. Los Angeles didn't make the list. San Diego, with their amazing weather, they have one of the best zoos. They have entertainment. They have food. From what I hear, they have good nightlife. They didn't make the list. So let's do a Canadian list. Becky, on Tuesday when we're together, if you want to do top 10 Canadian cities, and after like 5 of them, I'll go, I don't understand what that city is. I don't know. Do I need a sled dog to get there? I don't know.
Yes.
Well, this has been a very interesting show.
Yes, it has.
But I'm looking at the clock, and fortunately, they told us not to go over, and we've done an hour. So all I could say is, ladies and gentlemen, please come back on Saturday. when Captain Ron will be teamed with my new friend here, Kenny. That's right. And Kenny will tell you why Ron's top 5 list is probably wrong.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
see,
Thank
there
you.
we go.
Thank
We're
you.
on the same
Thank
page.
you.
We got this. We got this.
Thank you.
So come back on Saturday, because when you need some fun, remember to join us, because we got it going on daily. Thanks, folks. Bye.